Happy Sunday, KW Success. It's Tiffany, your productivity coach. Just wanted to touch base and let you know what we accomplished last week and what our plans are for next week and upcoming classes. So last week we had our first full week of 2024, and we spent our time making sure that our GPS, which is our one-page business plan, and it stands for goals, priorities, and strategies, made sure that we've really dived deep into building that out to what it needs to look like. Your goal, that's your dollar amount that you desire to make after taxes, after expenses, and how many units you need to do. That's your goal for 2024. Your priorities, the P is 3 priorities, and they're usually similar for everyone. It's you're working your database, you're lead generating, and then who do you have to become and what do you have to learn? So under your database, what we're really looking at is having healthy contacts. What does a healthy contact mean? A healthy contact is you have their name, their email, their phone number, their mailing address, their birthday, if they own a home, their home anniversary, who they are, what is their family dynamics? Are they an empty nester? Are they retired? Are they single, married? Do they have a young family, an older family? And the reason why it's important to have that information is because as we're communicating with our database, we want to make sure the information that we're delivering them is relevant to who they are as a person. We also want to know what are their likes. Are they a book reader? Do they do outside sports? Are they a skier? What's their passions? That way, if we find a great article on a dog event that's happening in their area, we can share that with them, right? If they're not thinking of buying or selling real estate in the next 6 months, what are we offering our database? Our second priority is the lead generation, and that is either to get now business or to add people to your database. Our database delivers referrals. They are a lead generation source, but you're not calling them every single day, asking them, who do you know that's thinking of buying or selling real estate? That's where that second priority comes into play, your lead generation. And there's 2 levels of lead generation. You have your, what we call the now business, the people that have raised their hand. Those are your expireds, your for sale by owners, your open houses, and your online leads. And then we have another level of lead generation, which is networking events, vendor relationships, business to business relationships, circle prospecting neighborhoods, which is like event dialing. And we'll talk about that in our future classes. Demographic. So are they skiers? Do they like to be on the water in the summer? Who are they as people? So that's really your lead generation. And that's what you do daily to find new business. A lot of people think that they just need to call their database. And yes, you do call your database, but you're calling your database to build stronger relationships. So if they know somebody that's thinking of buying or selling real estate, you built a relationship where they know you, they trust you, and they will refer business to you because they know how. The lead generation is where you're going to build now business or add people to your database. And then our third priority is who do you have to become? What do you have to learn? And that's really where the training comes into play. So we will continue that conversation next week, along with learning our next tool, which is what we call the 411. Be sure to check out the newsletter. In this newsletter, it has all of the class times, locations. We have classes for dual career, and we have classes during the day for our full-time agents. I also want to make you aware, I will be in the Market Center on, I believe, January 24th, sorry. January 24th to teach an Expire class. I have a whole toolkit and a blueprint that I will give to you after the class. So be sure to put that in your calendar. And Brooke and I will be in the Market Center on January 30th, and we'll be doing a class on really understanding your database and building great relationships with your database. And I believe that one is from 10 to 12, and that is also on your training calendar. That's really the big updates. I look forward to seeing you next week in class. If you need anything at all, my cell phone number is 207-468-5827. I look forward to talking to you and seeing you in class.